Hi everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to my Friday night. Now, unusually I am doing this late evening, so the sunlight is going to fade pretty quickly. Normally do these videos in the morning where I've got acres of sunlight, but not tonight because time is against me. And as this is a new channel, I'm trying to get content out at least once a day, one video per day, for at least a couple of weeks. You know, get my channel full up with lots of lovely stuff. And talking about lovely stuff, today I would like to talk about this. Simple Minds' New Gold Dream. Scottish band, this album blasted into the charts and ripped everything up with Promised You a Miracle. In my humble opinion, they've never bettered this album. This album is an absolute stonker from start to finish, with a wonderful Derek Forbes on bass. Hi Derek, if you're watching this. I had the pleasure of bumping into him last summer at a Spear of Destiny gig when his new band Simple Minds, when his new band Derek Forbes in the Dark was supporting Spear of Destiny. So this album is one on its own. It doesn't sound like anything that came before it nor after it. It really is one standalone moment in time. Let me just reel off the tracks in this beautiful Bad Baby. Side one kicks off with Someone Somewhere in Summertime, which was another radio staple. Colours Flying Catherine Wheel. Just a whirly gig of awesome post-punk sounds, bordering on new romantic. Promised You a Miracle, the big single, followed by Big Sleep and Somebody Up There Likes You. Side 2, New Gold Dream, 81, 82, 83, 84, which gives it the album's title. Glittering Prize follows that, and then again that was another huge smasheroo. And Hunter and the Hunted, and last one for the album is King is White and In the Crowd. Now this particular pressing, it is the first UK pressing, and believe me, it still sounds great after all these years. But one thing which I don't like about this album is the gold inner sleeve. If you're one of those people like me that really despise seeing fingerprints on covers and whatnot, this inner sleeve is not going to help, as you can see there. It picks up just about everything, and I've actually just given up trying to wipe the fingerprints off it now. Gold sleeve, it's going to attract fingerprints. That's the one little slight peeve I have about this album. Nothing to do with the music, all to do with the packaging. So let me just take this lovely album out of its sleeve. Again, remains one of my top 5 albums. Beautiful condition vinyl. Let me see if I can get out of that glare because we're both going ultra white. There we go, lovely gold label. And on the dead wax it says Hedgehogs, which sounds more like a mastering studio. And it was actually mastered at the Townhouse, as a much clearer dead wax imprint tells me. So therefore Hedgehogs could be one of the tape ops or the lathe cutter. Let's see if there's any more clues on the dead wax on side B. Nah, exactly the same. But this has withstood the ravages of time really well. No scuff marks, absolutely no scratches. Plays absolutely quietly, superb pressing. Which I think is quite unusual for an album of this age, of this vintage. Came out in Virgin. Came out on Virgin, should I say. I see I'm still having that trouble with getting the words out. I think something's going up in there, so something's not quite right, I'm sure. He half jokes. Yeah, superb. Now I saw this lot back in September '81, which I think is approximately this time when this came out. Yeah, this came out in '82, according to the notes. And from what I remember, which isn't much, they were absolutely very loud. Very, very clear and loud. I was right at the front. This would be Stafford Futurama Festival. Futurama 3, I think. And man, they were great. They were great. I do remember seeing Charlie Burchill. Obviously Jim Kerr. Derek Forbes at the time I didn't... sorry Derek, didn't take much notice of. Despite his lovely fluid bass lines. Didn't really get into appreciate Derek until many years hence. And then, like I said earlier, finally meeting him and having a little wee chat at the end of a Spear of Destiny gig. Little note on the personnel that recorded this album. They went through about 3 different drummers. You had Mel Gaynor, Kenny Hislop, and I'm going to have to refer to the third drummer, Mike Ogletree. So yeah, that's about the size of it, I think. Jim Kerr, vocals, Charlie Burchill on guitars, the amazing Derek Forbes on bass, keyboards Michael McNeil, drums Mike Ogletree, Mel Gaynor, Kenny Hislop. And there's all sorts of other little things going on. You got a solo by Herbie Hancock in here, somewhere. Yeah, superb album. Again, it's one of those albums that are... You can find it anywhere. You can almost pick this up in dollar bins now. But if you're lucky enough to get a really good pressing of it, it's going to blow your stereo away. Superb. There is no other favourite album that Simple Minds did in my eyes that actually came after this. This is the one. If you only need one Simple Minds album in your collection, make it this one. So Derek Forbes' bass just will, let's not say disintegrate your speakers, but it'll give them a damn good workout. If you've got floor standers, your room's going to feel Derek's bass, I'll tell you now. After that album, they never really replicated that sound. They went on a slight tangent. I mean, they did Waterfront, that was a good single. And then they did a huge single, wasn't it? Don't You Forget About Me, as I remember. But then they were firmly entrenched in the pop top 20s sort of thing. And they kind of, for me, lost what made that album, what made them a band apart, if you like. Yeah, definitely New Gold Dream, 81, 82, 83, 84. That, for me, is Simple Minds' defining moment. That's where they really shone brightly. After that, their star kind of dipped. So, lovely YouTube people, thanks for watching this little gentle walk through Simple Minds. At some point I may revisit this album a bit more in depth in the future. But this gives you a good bite-sized chunk of what to expect. Go and get it, it's a good one. And Simple Minds never shone so brightly as when they shone on that album. So I shall see you next time round. Come and join me on the next video. Thanks everyone.